you have decided to try yoga. You did your research, maybe you already have chosen the studio and the teacher, and you're a bit maybe anxious about what to wear, what to do, how to get there, how to prepare yourself so that your experience may be much better and you can get all of the benefits from this class and not to do some of the mistakes. I will give you today 10 tips that will help you to make your first yoga class amazing so that you can fall in love with yoga as I once did and continue practicing it and making maybe it part of your life. The first tip that I would like to give you is not to buy the yoga mat immediately. Yoga studios usually have their own yoga mats. If you want, you can bring the towel, for example, to lean with your head, if you would like, or with your chin in some positions. So don't buy the yoga mat, especially if you're simply the beginner, you never did yoga. If you like this yoga mat that you practice on in this studio, maybe you can even ask what is the brand name and buy it after that for yourself. In the end, don't worry, because usually the first yoga mat that you will have won't be your last one. Usually the first one is always a mistake. You end up slipping on it on all of the positions. So don't buy the yoga mat. The second one, don't eat at least 1.5 hours before the practice. This one is crucial. Please don't do this. Better to eat 2 hours before so that all of the food is already digested and there is not much in your stomach and in your intestine, so that you can do the inverted positions and the twisting positions, not to feel discomfort and not to ruin your yoga practice. The third one is wear comfortable clothes. Comfortable clothes that allow you to do different positions and to move in different directions, so that you can put your leg like this, for example, so something stretchy. I prefer leggings, even though many people say that it's better something made of natural material, anyway, cotton, if you can, so that they can breathe. Another thing, don't wear the shirt which is very wide, because when you will do some of the positions like downward facing dog, the shirt will start raising or like falling on you, on your head, which is not very nice. So some comfortable clothes, maybe have a look at some pictures in internet, what people wear, to have an idea. Also, don't buy the clothes specifically for yoga. Try to find something that you have at home. And then when you start practicing, you will have a better idea and understanding what you need. Yoga is done barefooted. So don't worry about the shoes. The shoes usually are left at the entrance of the yoga studio. Then you can proceed with the socks, and then you can even leave your socks near the yoga mat if you prefer, or you can be barefooted. You can also put your socks during the shavasana, during the last pose, if you're the chilly one that you usually get cold feet. So in the end, you can put them on to make yourself a bit more comfortable and warmer. The fifth one is not to make the perfect hairstyle, especially for girls. Don't try to look super beautiful putting makeup and hairstyle, because during yoga you will anyway ruin it. If you have short hair, lucky you, maybe, perfect. If you don't have short hair, you have long one like me. So do put the hair up, ponytail, the braid, anything you can come up with, but like don't really pay attention to this thing. Next one is go to the class at least 10 minutes before. Don't be late, especially if you're coming from work, because you want kind of like to calm a bit down, to tune towards the practice and tune towards yoga. In many yoga studios, they use the aroma oils or some incense things, incense, I think they're called. a nice music, so you can simply stay there on some bench, on some sofa if they have, or on your yoga mat, on the yoga mat that they can provide, and simply close your eyes, breathe a bit, listen to the music, kind of like calm yourself down. The next tip is choose the appropriate class. I understand that maybe after work there are certain classes only that you can go to, but please, if you're a beginner, start with a beginner's class. Don't try to go to the advanced one because for sure you will hate it. Also, what you can do, you can talk to the receptionist there or to the teacher, explaining to them that it's your first time doing yoga, so that the teacher can change maybe a bit the class and adapt it, or maybe pay a bit more attention to you. Don't be afraid or don't be ashamed that you are not able to perform some of the positions or that they're not perfect. Guess what? It's completely normal. This is how you start anything in life. There was always the first class for everyone, and everyone felt this way. So you're not alone on this. Simply go there, do what you can, and see the results and the improvement from class to class. The ninth tip. The ninth tip is, if you didn't like your first yoga class, it doesn't mean that yoga is not for you, because there are hundreds of different yoga styles, yoga types, and there are thousands of yoga teachers. So maybe the style that the teacher is performing, he's using or she's using, is not for you. Maybe you need to try something different. There is Ashtanga, Hatha, Iyengar, Yin Yoga, Hot Yoga. I can continue forward. I would suggest, from my experience, to start with Hatha Yoga because it's the original one, but any other, it's completely fine. You start the class, you see if you like what the teacher is giving, the style of the yoga practice, and see if you can tune with the teacher, if you like him or her, or you feel like, I don't know, this person is familiar. Simply, if you didn't, don't worry, or change the class, change the teacher, change the yoga studio, but give it at least another try. Benefit of a doubt. Maybe it's true yoga is not for you, but I believe yoga is for everyone. So try it again. The 10th tip, as I promised, 10 tips, is enjoy. Make friends in your yoga classes, in your yoga studio, or bring friends along with you. Yoga is a journey, not a destination. So you just need to start and see where this journey brings you. I hope that if it is your first time in yoga, these tips will be useful for you. Please leave a comment to tell me if they were. Maybe share with me some of the ideas and suggestions. Maybe you already went to the first class and there was something that I didn't mention. If you would like, I have also this playlist for the yoga beginners, explaining all of the basics of yoga, the way you need to breathe, the way you need to practice. I'm giving you everything that will help you make your yoga practice more productive and for you to tune, to understand it, and to love yoga even more. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you an incredible yoga journey. Namaste.